You won't believe it, this guy's tuning a sniper rifle. 4 kilometers away, he's fearless. Seeing deviation, he'd just like live streaming from afar. Ensuring his next shot's a hit, he looks down, awaiting the PM car like a package. The sudden scene left everyone dumbfounded, while this gentleman calmly packed away his sniper rifle as easy as putting away his breakfast. In a blink, he turned his rifle to a suitcase, dressed, put on a hat, rushing like a traveler for a flight, leaving a bomb under the bed. Before leaving, he gave the alarm a quick push after all. 4 kilometers away felt like being on a food delivery run, giving him plenty of time to disappear. When the police arrived at the apartment, the man was already as gone as a magician's rabbit, leaving behind a ticking bomb just like a magic trick. He quickly hopped into another car and promptly blew up the one he had just used. What evidence, Terminator? Police checked him like little detectives, with no tension at all, casually letting the murderer go as if they were playing Let's Go Kite Flying. On the surface, it looked like just an ordinary suitcase, but when you pull that handle, bam, it's a sniper rifle scope. Talk about perfect concealment. The suitcase's frame fits the rifle body perfectly, the zipper serves as the trigger, and those wheels are reserved parking for bullets. Police's rocky search made no progress, but a sharp-eyed black woman spotted something at 2 minutes 5 seconds seemed like a little secret was afoot. Trailing that heavy suitcase out is like dropping explosive clues all over detective lore. They guessed the killer must have disassembled the rifle to fit it inside, making it essential to check out their shipment records. Meanwhile, the killer had whisked back to the UK, shedding his disguise, looking as gentle as if he just finished a gym session. His wife thought it was a sweet reunion. Little did she know, he's a top assassin ready to plunge the world into chaos. She adeptly logs on to contact her boss. 375 million like a pie falling from the sky. She never expected that the one who assassinated the president would be a deadbeat. This was a first in her career. She vowed revenge on her teaser, checking the bank for prepayment info, only to find it encrypted. A wild goose chase. Meanwhile, her husband was already back at the crime scene. When she learned he was heading off for another trip after just returning, she looked grumpy but still waved him off to the airport like a... At the airport, she hailed a taxi straight to her secret stash to hunt for the right documents. But little did she expect, her husband had been tailing her the whole time. Even scarier, every time she called, no one picked up. Distrust was brewing. Back home, she cried to her brother about what to do, unaware her husband was already in Germany. His work phone buzzed with another client. They arranged to meet to discuss terms, but the woman found only a note left by the killer when she arrived. The killer miraculously appeared from behind. The atmosphere was tense. The woman, however, was ready to fork over 50 million to finish the job, even asking to take out Musk. The assassin instantly refused. Musk was her idol, demanding an extra 100 million as she was in stitches. While the price seemed ridiculous, the consortium behind her thought it was fair. They struck a deal to finish by the 10th, like it was a daily report. She feared Musk's new AI collecting info on the rich. Talk about urgency. The assassin, I Grovomat, Intel to 8 keep quote letter 7 F40 not sign the AR at 20 million pound signs Cyrillic letter 4 BBR3 I circumflex thorn AMat I circumflex or acute EO stroke I pound. This job's profit completely made up for her loss on the CEO assassination, but she still couldn't contain her vengeful spirit, starting her quest for revenge. She traced the deposit to a small Dutch company, leading to a larger one. What a tangled game. Behind it was a French energy giant, controlled by a British firm and international collab. If it weren't for her multiple passports, she wouldn't have found anything. After a wild goose chase, she finally locked onto her target. What a treasure hunt. He's from a German company, and its annual meeting photo revealed astonishing clues pointing to the president. She decided to end his plans and unveil a familial vendetta, a revenge feast for the ages. She silently approached the president's son's driver, brandishing her gun like a twisted taxi game. She slipped into the convoy, thinking it was tight security. President's son sat confused, while she deliberately taunted him. While the president's son fumed, she gleefully took out a nearby guard, spun around, and escaped the convoy in a flash, a real master of getaway. Alas, her lack of familiarity with the terrain led her right into a construction zone, straight into a dead end, but her quick reflexes had her darting onto the sidewalk, a first-rate bandit. Before getting cut off, she calmly pulled out her gun, facing down the president's son, no hesitation at all. At that moment, he realized just how lethal this assassin was. He no longer believed in safety's protection and begged for mercy, but it was too late. Daring to strike against the world's number 2 assassin, he would be the first and last to try, destined to leave a mark. She rigged the car with a timer bomb and slipped out the back door. This could totally be a plot twist in a movie. With a boom, Evidence and witnesses vanish. The assassin nonchalantly resumed her normal life as if nothing ever happened. But then her husband called asking, "Make sure you don't cheat while you're in Germany." She was instantly bewildered, unsure how to respond. Eventually, she had to turn on her camera and give her husband a grand show like a brazen performance on stage. The assassin's patience and attention to detail were met with skepticism. But her husband was still uneasy, wanting to go to the Netherlands to accompany her, resulting in her exasperated rejection. The angrier she got, the more she searched for clues, until she found the Villa's blueprints, a Hollywood movie set. There was a hidden compartment in her husband's office. Behind it surely lay some unmentionable secrets. Her brother whipped out a power drill to unlock it, armed with all sorts of gear, completely ignoring safety, just like a secret agent. Who would have thought her husband was a top assassin? The news reached the wolf, leaving him utterly shocked. His beloved family discovered the truth. Risking disaster. What a game of setups. But the task of assassinating Musk needed to be wrapped up swiftly. Once he secured that, he could whisk his family away to a brighter future. If you enjoyed this story, please don't forget to subscribe to us for more. Thank you for your support.